It has been a tricky situation for the Omar government in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, where on one hand he faces ire of the people of the state and charges of favoritism on the other. He has been claiming that he stands completely disconnected with his cabinet and staff at the secretariat. Forced to work out of a makeshift secretariat, he has promised all help to locals. Meanwhile, he will be meeting all parties in the valley to come up with some common ground to deal with the situation. Ananias brings you a special report. In what can be bad news for the heaven on earth ahead of the winter season, the assessment of ASSOCHAM is there is an immediate loss of Rs 5,400 to 5,700 crores. This reportedly exceeds 10% of state's GDP with heavy damage to trade, hotel, restaurants, handicraft and horticulture. These, however, are said to be initial estimates which will be revised with time. The biggest worry at this stage is the shattering of confidence among the tourists, who are the key means to the survival of the state. The tourism industry sources of J&K state roughly distribute the tourists among Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh region in the ratio of 40-40-20. With pent-up frustration, Kashmiris are now blaming the government and the administration. They have been marooned on top of houses for days. They allege that rescue has been selective by state government and armed forces. The PM has talked of ramping up rescue efforts, but the anger is not going down in the people.
पानी तो इतना ज़्यादा पहले भी आया था, लेकिन इतना ज़्यादा नहीं। इस साल तो बहुत 9-10 फुट ऊपर इससे ज़्यादा भी आया, पहले से ज़्यादा आया है। लेकिन यहाँ तक कोई आज तक कोई नहीं आया। पिछले 8 दिन से कोई भी नहीं आया। कोई अफसर नहीं, कोई नेता नहीं, कोई फौज का, कोई पुलिस का नहीं। यहाँ तक अभी तक कोई नहीं आया। या पूछ ले कि आप लोग जिंदा है या नहीं।
The September-November season tourist inflow both from India and abroad has been affected by large-scale cancellations. Interestingly, September end to November is the peak season for domestic travellers into J&K. Mobs have attacked IAF choppers over the week. Even the Chief Minister's residence was attacked by angry people. Choppers and planes were attacked as per reports yesterday. Residents claim there is no government presence on the ground and even the army and the NDRF are missing. The growing sense of official indifference is leading to rising tempers.
हाँ 50 इस गांव में लगभग 50 से ऊपर मकान गिर गए हैं। इंसानी जाने तो ठीक है, लेकिन जिस तरह हमारा ये नुकसान हुआ इससे बेहतर तो मरना ही था। गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से गवर्नमेंट चाहती है कि लोग मर जाए। गवर्नमेंट क्योंकि जब जो गवर्नमेंट ने जहाज उठाए हैं तो खाली टूरिस्ट को बचाया गया है।